Hey guys, Planet Everything here, and today we have a box from Rome. Rome is a company that makes a lot of overlanding stuff. Now, if you're not familiar, overlanding is basically going camping, kind of, but like going camping, cooking and all that in a vehicle in a somewhat remote location. And so they make tents, they make a bunch of useful things. I'm really trying not to cut anything inside of this box right now. I got a couple things, all right? So firstly, most largely, the biggest thing I got is this big rugged container, which, okay, I'm gonna need to figure out how to get this out of this somewhat tight box. Okay. So on this side there's nothing, on this side though, it says Rome, right? Yeah, Rome Adventure Co. So R-O-A-M is the way you spell Rome. I assume they just put the rest of the stuff in here. Yeah, so I also got, I think it's a pretty cool logo, so I bought like a t-shirt. What do you use this for? For me specifically, I have a pretty big use for a container that can keep my stuff safe in the back of my car while I'm overlanding. Also off-roading, anything like that. This camera alone is something that I really cannot afford to mess up. So I want to keep it as safe as possible. So using something as big as this and securing it down to the back of the Jeep is something that is a really good idea, just in order to keep everything from hitting one another. And you can also use this as a cooler if you wanted to. It's not actually advertised as a cooler. They do sell designated coolers. However, right over here you can see there's a little drainage port. I'm pointing at it with my finger, and it's actually pretty light, I'd say. It's pretty light, but it is extremely strong. You can feel it. I'm like 150 pounds. So these are the little latches that open and close it. And you can also lock it. There's a little part right here you can put a lock through. Well, obviously you can see there's no deformation after that. And as far as goes with the inside itself, it's quite spacious. The exact dimensions, let me find it. So this is 160 liters of space inside. To give you a reference, when I was little and I went to summer camp, I had a trunk that was about this big that I bring with me. So there are these little gas struts on either side here. There's like a seal. It's also up here, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a silicone fitting around this whole thing to make sure it's airtight and watertight. Now I'm gonna try and fill it up with things that I need to put in here, because there's quite a bit, and we're gonna see if it all fits. So first up is this worn recovery bag. That has all my anchor shackles and recovery winch line and stuff like that. Here is my mountain biking helmet and goggles, the neck brace for mountain biking, the spike ball kit. It's always useful to have a towel in your car, some climbing shoes, a speaker, a knee brace. Let's see if that closes. Okay, now just pick it up. That is it. Oh, that's heavy. Okay, now that it's in there, this is a pretty important part. Does the car actually close? And wow, it's not touching. Okay, now if I want, I can secure it down with these side tie downs. So on either side, there are these like straps over here. Let's see if I can try to show you. There's some straps right here. With on the bottom of the Jeep, there's actually some like metal clasps. I have it a little bit too close. Yeah, it's almost like it was designed to go in a car or something. That's perfect. Like there's like 3 or 4 inches of space on either side. You know, obviously I measured before I got it, but like now, whenever you want, just open this thing up. It just barely does touch on the roll cage, but that's not a big deal because it doesn't actually inhibit your ability. And then you can just take out whatever you want and go climbing with your towel and a knee brace. And if you want, online, Rome does sell these like molly panels. You can see like there's these little like these little bits that you can drill a molly panel into it. So if you wanted, you could put like an axe or something on here, something like that. Some real life applications, like if you don't go overlanding or if you really don't think you need something like this. Like I'm a skier at least, so every winter I go skiing like basically every day. And a useful application for this for me would be to put your ski boots in something like this. So in the transport process from your house to wherever you're going, they're not gonna freeze. Or if you were to park at like school throughout the day and you want to go skiing after, my boots at least will literally freeze. And it makes it pretty difficult to use them because you have to get your foot into like a completely frozen shell. That's an application for me at least. There are many others that you could say, like laptops, computers, like literally anything fragile and somewhat temperature sensitive has a place in this box. And in general, it's gonna keep the back of my car a lot less cluttered. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and also please share with your friends because you know, sharing is caring.
Oh my god!
I can fit inside of this thing.